audio is on. Here we are.
All right, I can't see with those. All right, everybody, what's up? We are here at Mid-America Outdoors Off-Road as well. I feel like that would work. In Jay, Oklahoma. This is the Raceline Wheels CRRS number 2, presented by Treadwear Gear, and I have a new co-host today filling in, Trip Pullen.
I'm just a fill-in. Just a fill-in.
He's here for the color commentating.
That's right.
We are just about to kick things off with the Rock Life Off-Road UTV stock class. Looks like we've got Wade Good on the line, a handful in our stock class today, and then we'll be moving on into the RCV Unlimited Cup presented by CA Technologies.
7 of them out here today.
Mm-hmm.
7.
Yeah, we got a good lineup in both classes. Everyone's been kind of expecting rain, but right now it's pretty nice out here. We got some sunshine. Don't fall off there now.
Oh my goodness.
That'll be a long ways down. It's too early for that.
That'd really be entertaining the crowd early, wouldn't it?
Nobody will need to watch the race after that.
Yeah.
All right, I'm going to put my glasses back on.
Beautiful day today.
All right, everybody. Let's see what's happening here. We've got Chris, Kathy, Anthony.
Hey, Trip.
Matt
Holt saying hey to me. Look out.
Where are you?
Ambergy's on there.
Oh, man. Uptane's on here.
Oh, man. We need Uptane. Miss you, Uptane. You could have been right here, Uptane. You still got time.
You could have been here eating a funnel cake.
Ooh.
Actually, maybe. I don't think there are any funnel cakes here.
One of the new additions here, other than the pro shop, is the new buffet. It was wonderful. It was like
I think I'll be going there for dinner tonight.
Bacon, eggs, toast, ham, potatoes, biscuits, gravy.
You're making me hungry.
I know what I'm doing.
Yeah, so it's a good time to talk about here at Mid-America Outdoors. We are in Jay, Oklahoma. Some of the new features of the park is they have the restaurant and a coffee shop and a shop. I haven't been inside it yet, but I think there's a general type store. Yeah, a whole bunch of stuff. The Lazy River, I saw that up there, is coming soon.
I'm excited about that.
That's going to be nice.
We're coming back here Memorial Day, and Jason's saying it's going to be finished by then. So
there's over 1,000 acres of trails in this park, and there's some nice trails too. It's some good riding.
Everybody can go riding. You can bring your Jeeps, side-by-sides, whatever you have to ride here at this park. It's easy to get to.
There's a trail for
Everything's here.
Yeah,
right here.
It's nice. Yeah, y'all hear us talk about Mid-America a lot, and there's a reason for it. They go above and beyond here, and I mean,
what's wrong with
Lazy River? What more do I need to say?
Uh-oh, Wade Good.
You guys ready?
Yeah.
All right.
Come on.
Is Wade ready? That's the question.
Yeah.
Copy, Wade Good on the line. We're ready to kick it off. Wade Good.
Wade's in his Can-Am.
All right, guys, you are watching the Raceline Wheels CRRS number 2 presented by Treadwear Gear at Mid-America Outdoors. This is Wade Good kicking things off for the weekend for our Rock Life Off-Road UTV stock class.
Oh, yeah. He's not giving any of that stock machine all it wants.
All right, so we've got an awesome course lined out for the drivers this weekend here. It's long. It's going to be a lot more about driving ability 100%. Instead of just how aggressive and violent the course is.
I think that the tale of the day is going to be this downhill Clyde has come up with. He come out last week and has really changed it up. That drop off right there is it's really steep. He finished.
All right, let's see. This time is
67.622. 67.622.
67.622.
I was wondering what kind of times. Well, let's get one of those. I used to. I'm usually down there watching or something, so I know how I used to always like get people to try to guess the time. Can we give away something today?
I'm sure we could find something.
Let's find something. Let's do a giveaway and see if we can get somebody who can get the closest time.
Yukon swag in the trailer.
All right, we got some Yukon swag to be given away. So what are you asking? What's the question here?
Let's see who can get the closest time today on stock and then unlimited. Who can guess the fat? You know what I mean? Who can get?
All right. So who can guess what's going to be the fastest time in the stock class?
Yeah, and unlimited.
And unlimited class. All right, and you got to be commenting on the CRRS Facebook page in order for us to be able to see those comments.
Dan Carter's coming up next.
You guys might have noticed my very cool Dan Carter Racing t-shirt. I don't know if anybody saw that or not.
He's got some cool
Dan's got
swag.
some of the most fun merch designs.
100%. His raps it's like he changes it up every race. Seems like we're just at Oliver Springs at Windrock, and I seen him out there putting a new wrap on. They had 2 or 3, and like, does this look good? Does this look good? And I'm like, that's right there.
Got to keep it looking fresh.
Sure.
Saw Wade and Cash. They were up pressure washing their buggies.
Oh, yeah,
and I still was like, guys, don't you know you're supposed to do that after the race? You're supposed to wash after the race. They're like, no, they gotta look good while they're out on the racetrack.
They want to keep their sponsors on the side of the car looking good.
Mm-hmm.
And that's what it's all about.
Sarah, I don't believe that Jonathan Gibbs is going to be racing today.
But he is. He's here.
He's here. But he told me they weren't able to get buggy back together or something broke. But yeah, he is here. But as far as I know, he is not going to be racing. All right, Dan Carter is on the course. He just took off the Raceline ramp, making his way through the Rad Flow suspension section now. Over the laser nut launch. Making his way around the RCV roundabout.
So, and this is the laser nut launch.
Up and over the CA Tech tabletop.
That's a little off.
That's a little bit of a drop in there, isn't it?
A little off into that ditch there. It's a little deeper than what you think. It's probably 5 or 6 foot ditch there. Dan's going way around. He's getting him a wide swing at it.
That is the Vision RV loop he just made his way around.
It's a nice crowd here today too. Everybody's got wonderful seats over here. They've got concession stands here, so I mean.
Yes. Once again, this is a very spectator-friendly park, as at many of the places we race at today have really stepped that up in the last year or two, especially. But just making things easy to get to, easy to watch, and then having some things to cater to everybody, some food out here and all that. So, and everybody definitely appreciates that.
He's coming down the last steep drop
down the Holly EFI hill. Oh!
Wow! It must be some water down in that ditch too, right before the finish line. I saw a huge splash of water.
81.480.
81.480 for Dan. Which means that Brandon Davis is getting squared up on the starting line. Andy, yes, Paul is running today. Ethan says, oh boy, you gave Tripp a mic. I know, right? We were feeling a little dangerous today. Living life on the edge.
That's right.
Travis, yes, I love this course. It's easy to watch. It's nice and long, gets the drivers plenty of time in there. Everyone traveled pretty far to get to this park, so it's always nice to actually have some seat time when you're racing.
And speaking like the drivers, they can sit here. A lot of these hills they have to watch. They can literally sit here, so Garion's just a lot easier. Garion's got a lot going on. Here's Brandon, he's off.
But yes, this course, much less about how hard, the hills are or any section of it, and more about just the driving.
That's right. Hitting your marks.
We had a lot of pre-running going on this morning.
There's Brandon kind of side hilling it.
up and around that Vision RV loop.
Brandon's been doing really good this season in the stock class. I think he's sitting, he's sitting around second or so in points, I think.
What's up, Greg? David said the course is too easy and because Dan didn't flip. Look, every once in a while, it's nice for the drivers to have a little break from tearing stuff up. So we like to mix things up and be able to utilize all the different aspects of the parks that we go to and what they have to offer in terms of the courses we can make.
70.832, 70.832.
70.832 for Brandon.
Like a second place then.
Yeah, Wade's still hanging on to first currently with a 67, then Brandon with a 70, and Dan with an 81.
Well, here comes a local here, Brandon Grapevine.
Another Brandon.
He's a local guy here, sponsored by Mid-America, and I'm going to say he's going to be fast too.
Jeremy, just so you know, I'm trying to give a little bit of time to walk by the driver.
Funny thing about Brandon, one time he raced here with us in Survival, and Jason and him, we had roped the course in this yellow tape, and he come back in from out on the loop and had so much yellow tape. We got tickled and stuff. I didn't see how the bike even moved. He had so much tape and
wound up in there.
Wound up. Yeah, it's like this big.
Do you tell him that he's supposed to stay away from the tape, not run through it?
He couldn't say like that wasn't me. It wasn't me. It wasn't me.
There's no denial there. All right, this is Brandon Grapevine with that Mid-America sponsored full body. That's a nice color. I like that turquoise. What's up, Danny? Jamie? Tiffany, where are you?
Oh yeah, I miss old Tiffany. Hey, it's my Tiffany. Tiffany's had her a good time out here at Mid-America. He's laying it down.
Definitely a good spot to get up some speed there.
Yeah, we miss old Jamie, old Cold Iron. I sure miss him.
Old Chief Cold Iron. All right, Brandon's dropping down that Holly hill. Oh, up and over.
.288, 68.288.
68.288.
Yes, Brandon. So, Grapevine bumps Davis.
That's a second place time right now. Currently Wade, then Brandon Grapevine, and then Brandon Davis.
No, that's tomorrow. Bouncer's tomorrow. Yes, sir. Yeah,
What's up, Pam?
A lot of people asking, you know, the schedule for tomorrow, so everybody get ready to tune in for tomorrow.
Charlie Brown on the line running for Clint Garrett.
This ought to be fun. I've never seen Charlie Brown in the UTV.
Yes, so. Hang on. We'll get back to that schedule for tomorrow in just a second. Charlie Brown is running for Clinton Garrison.
Yes. I think,
in the stock class right now.
I think Clint had been running that Yamaha this year, so that's been fun to see.
Definitely something different.
Let's see what
yeah, this is not normal for us to see Charlie Brown Jr. out here in a UTV, and I don't believe he's raced a UTV at all with us before. Just the bouncer. Looking good so far over that laser nut launch.
It's so good at seeing all these guys join together and help one another, just whatever it takes to help keep them get their points and stuff like that. It's a long race season.
Yep, one of the best things about this sport, in my opinion. People coming together. Uh-oh.
Come on, Charlie.
There it is.
Something's going on with Charlie's rig. It's like it's cutting out on him over there.
Is he getting out? Uh-oh.
I see smoke. I see some guys, Danny and some of the other guys going to check on him here.
All right, yeah, we've got recovery heading up there to give him a hand. I can't quite tell what's going on.
So maybe let's go back to what we were saying about a schedule for tomorrow.
Yes, tomorrow we plan to kick off the racing at 10 o'clock. Drivers meeting is at 9.
Okay.
We will have the Brannick Motorsports Bouncer Cup, and we will also have the UTV Bounty.
Yes.
So
I think people are still you know, amazed that these UTVs are racing on the same course as the bouncers.
Yeah.
So, you know, a couple of them, you know, like Cash Money, he's racing both, so it gives them a good chance, you know, to have, you know, get another chance at the hill. So
Yeah.
he's already felt it one time.
And Cash, I believe, is the only one out here racing every class except UTV stock.
Yeah.
Correct? Even RC.
That's right.
I forgot to say that the RC class is tomorrow as well. So bouncers, UTV Bounty, and RC will be tomorrow. Today, of course, we are in the middle of the Rock Life Off-Road UTV stock class. Looks like they got Charlie Brown pulled off the course there. He left some gear behind on the side. They're going back for it. And then once we complete Hill 1 for the stock class, we will move into the RCV Unlimited Cup presented by CA Technologies. And they will be running pretty much the same course. I think there's going to be difference in the direction they run on some of the hills.
When Miss Pam, Pam could have been up here with you.
Pam, that was so much fun meeting you and Miles last weekend and watching you guys do your thing for the Ultra 4 live show, and also getting for you guys to be able to experience your first rock bouncer racing. So that was good. It was fun. Good times. And if you've never been to Mid-America, you need to come check this place out.
Oh, to give a big shout out to like Eagle Eye and all those guys that are helping do the drone footage. So all this footage, these guys are working their tails off getting this great footage for y'all, so we're very thankful for them.
Yeah, so if you are just joining in and wondering where we are and what we're doing, this is the Raceline Wheels CRRS number 2. This is our 4th race overall for the season currently for the National Rock Racing Association, and this weekend is presented by Treadwear Gear. We are at Mid-America Outdoors in Jay, Oklahoma, and we are enjoying all the awesome amenities of this park. They've got new features like a restaurant, a general store, a coffee shop, a lazy river that's coming in. I mean,
the lady said, I saw him walking out, she had like 4 or 5 of these chocolate things. I was like, what's she like?
Ooh, don't tell me that.
She said Starbucks ain't got nothing on what they got up there.
Oh,
so.
Well, I know where I'm going for breakfast tomorrow then. You don't even need to go to town when you come to this park.
Right here.
Everything's here. They've got cabins, RV sites, dry camping, over 1,000 acres of trails.
Bathrooms or something.
Yes, awesome
super
amenities.
Showers. They got even a laundry thing. So
you can do laundry.
I hope John's not going to try to wash Cash's stuff between tonight and tomorrow. He'll have Jackie over there washing his race suit.
Oh man. All right, guys, look like we're ready to roll again with Jacob Knight on the line. Not sure what happened with Charlie, but we'll try and figure that out.
Get him pulled around, so something maybe he can come back for round 2.
We're a little ways away from the pits. We're not too far, but just far enough that trying to yell at people and get drivers over here like we sometimes do is a little bit more difficult. Some of our awesome drone footage thanks to Lucas with Eagle Eye Productions.
Yeah, we're close enough for Wade Goo down there asking, is he number 1? So yeah,
close enough for the hand signals.
Heck yeah.
All right, this is our the RCV roundabout. Jacob Knight making his way around up and over the CA Technologies tabletop. Jacob Knight is one of our new drivers joining us this weekend. Glad to have him joining the pack here.
I met him and his crew at the drivers meeting. Super nice group of racers. It's always good to see new faces, you know. I think Clyde, this stock class was, you know, made for newer people to start trying to get in at a stock.
Yeah, exactly.
Entry level.
Trying to expand the offerings for people to be able to get in at different levels. We have everything from RC to UTV stock, UTV Unlimited, UTV Bounty, and then, of course, the big bouncers. And if you're not interested in racing any of that, then you can come on out and watch and have a good time hanging out.
He's done.
75672 for Jacob Knight. And that means that Paul Wolf should be wrapping things up for Hill 1 in our Rock Life stock class. Everybody notice my awesome Dan Carter shirt?
I'm gonna have to get me some of that.
It's great. I just talk about how cool his merch is, and then it shows up in the mail at my house. So
Check. Mic check, Dan Carter. Double X.
So thank
double
you
X, double
to
X.
Dan Carter and Jody. All right. Looks like Paul's ready to rock and roll.
Paul's gonna run about, I'm gonna say 64 and some change.
Now he did come back from a pre-running lap earlier and said it cut off on him once or twice out on the course, and he wasn't sure why. So we'll see what happens here.
He's got a sweet looking chassis he's built.
Pam, we would love to have you out here racing with us.
I've done told her about I bragged about this place to Pam the other day, so I know it's got high expectations in her heart. She's ready to come. Visions, she'll have all week to be here to hang out with us.
That's right. We'll talk about Visions a little bit more too when we've got a good break, and we can talk about the itinerary for that. All right, Paul is making his way through the Radflow suspension section.
Wow.
Making quick work. The time to beat right now is a 67.622 from Wade Good.
That car is making some power.
He's coming in hot. I know he talked about looking to make up some time and really get some speed once he gets up this next uphill section and going around that top loop section.
That hill's so slick.
There it is. Yeah, it's this gravelly kind of loose dirt out here.
Very loose.
Down that Holly Hill.
Man, he's fast downhill.
This is going to be a good time.
What is it going to be?
And you can see there's definitely some water down there in that creek.
100%. $58.180. Wow, Paul left nothing on the table.
Whoa, all right. I have not been keeping up with the times that you guys have been dropping in the comments here. Did anybody post something close to that 58.180?
I'm seeing a 56.
I see a lot of
I
see a 58.3 from Rick Stedham.
Oh, no. Will Newman's at 42. No, I think that 56 is going to get it. Matt Holt. I miss him here being too. Maybe is he coming in tomorrow?
I don't know, Matt. Matt's on my driver's list.
Heck yeah.
Matt, you on your way? All right, that completes Hill 1 for the Rock Life Off-Road Stock class. Paul with the fastest time with a 58.1, followed by Wade Good with a 67.6. Brandon Grapevine then with a 68.2. Those were the top three for the stock class. Now we are going to move on into the RCV Unlimited Cup presented by CA Technologies. We had a couple late entries for this class, and I'm not exactly sure what order they ended up in. Most of you probably know. Some of you might wonder how we do that, but when there's a late entry for the class, then it's up to whoever was number one gets to choose if they want those late entries to go before them or not. More often than not, yes, they do end up going first. So, but we had 3 late entries. So I know that's not DC, so that means it's either Kyle.
I think
Anderson?
That is Kyle.
Is that Kyle Anderson?
I think so. I'm pretty sure that is.
There's a cool shot of this area.
Yep. That way it forces them down the
You can see all those trails that just crisscross in here.
Be good and maybe go
Some really good riding at this park. I haven't got to experience a whole lot of it. Last summer when we were here for Pro Rock, Zach and I got to go out and do a little riding across the road, and there's some nice trails over there for
very
sure.
Nice. I come out here maybe a month or so, and they had the big meet run. We got to go to Disney and play out there, watch everybody play on Viagra.
How far away is that from here?
Like 15 minutes. And
Oh,
Jason and them
I
are in
didn't know
the
that.
process, Mid-America and them are in the process of being able to taking that over. So it's going to be
I had no
something-
idea it was that close.
Yes, very close. I think they're going to be able to, have it where we can ride from here to there on our side-by-sides. They're working on that.
That's awesome.
Yeah, super awesome. But that place is just unbelievable rock and stuff. You've never been there. It's beautiful.
Yeah, I've definitely seen the videos, but have not been there myself. Speaking of side-by-sides, though, there's like a whole fleet of them up there for renting when you come to the park.
Did you see that? Every option. I mean, Generals, Rangers, Turbos. The new Pros. I seen somebody.
I'm trying to tell them that it is a necessity that we have one up here. I need one to get around in.
Hey,
I mean, it's a necessity, guys. Wouldn't you agree?
Sign us up. When I'm gonna tell them I'm here with Southern Rock, I think I should be on the thing. Not just.
We need a designated media side by side. It would for research purposes, so we can drive the track, drive the trails a little bit.
Be able to
We need to experience firsthand so we can tell you guys about this park.
After lunch, we'll be up there.
I think it makes perfect sense.
Jared Davis and them, the pro shop, Jared and them will just keep adding and adding stuff.
I need to go up in there and look around. I didn't get a chance to yet.
Any accessory that you would think of, they've got it here. Oh, they've started unlimited. Wow.
All right, this is Kyle Anderson, just to confirm.
I don't think he cleared it.
This is Kyle's first time racing with us as well. Glad to have some new faces out here.
The unlimited right here is going to go up backwards, and then the stock is going up.
So they're going to run clockwise
on the Vision
up the Vision RV loop. People talking about how clear the feed is, their eyes are hurting. Another awesome feature about this park is we've got direct Wi-Fi right now. We don't even need to have the satellites up on the trailer. We're getting a little spoiled. A little spoiled. But I'll take it.
Everybody's got to step it up.
That's right. Yeah, if y'all want to see these crystal clear live feeds.
He's up.
Bring on the Wi-Fi. All right, finishing up that Vision RV loop, dropping back in.
See what he's got for this monster hill.
Oh, there it is.
Oh, yeah. Now, they're coming down a different spot, too, in the stocks. I think Clyde's got 4 hills over there, and they're calling this one number 3, so he's coming down the 3rd hill. It's a little bit steeper than what the stock went down. Oh, yeah.
We can't let it be too easy for these guys. Kyle Anderson, a nice smooth run.
Heck yeah.
113.139.
113.139 for Kyle Anderson. He just was our first driver on the course for the RCV Unlimited Cup class presented by CA Technologies. We've got a good handful of drivers lined up here. Let's see, is that John Radcliffe on the line?
Yeah, because that's not DC.
Process of elimination.
Sounds like
this is Jacob Knight. All right, he snuck into the Unlimited class here. Confirm that this is Jacob Knight.
No, that's a
yeah.
new single seat there.
I can
Out
see it.
there.
All I see is turquoise.
The clock is hot. Jacob's off the line.
All right, Jacob just ran in the stock class, so he's getting a little double duty today.
Ooh.
Oh. Derek Byram, we are at Mid-America Outdoors in Jay, Oklahoma. This is the RCV Performance UTV Championship Cup presented by CA Technologies, and you are watching the Raceline Wheels CRRS number 2 presented by Treadwear Gear at Mid-America.
They've got a bad fire here. Wow, maybe they're gonna stop this here.
All right, Jacob Knight's still making his way up that hill, so close.
There's Christina and her crew. She's got a lot going on here too with Jason and them. She handles so much here at the park.
Did y'all stop him on top or is he broke?
Keep things running smoothly.
Well, I think they've got everybody over there. They got the fire department and everybody on scene. They got it put out.
All right, I believe I heard that Jacob is broke. Got somebody up there in recovery, helping him get off the course. Is that? Oh yeah, I guess. Yeah, you're right.
See a big camera. We're so thankful for all the hard work those guys do.
Absolutely, they come out and they make everybody look so good in those pictures.
Wow. I just hope I'm looking
For some
good.
of them, that's a lot harder work than
I guarantee
others.
it would be for me.
Thanks, Jerry, and thanks for tuning in. I see Hitch is watching. We got See You on the Trail, and we got your Alan Hitch O'Neill. I see you. Bub Meadows, yes sir, thank you for the reminder. There are West Keene posters for sale in the merch trailer. We talked about those a little bit at Bikini Bottoms, I believe it was. And Bub, you will have to remind me the specifics, the prices for the posters, but I know that all the proceeds do go towards...
I'm sure somebody here have these too, you know.
Yeah.
These,
oh, the wristbands. Yes, I saw Michael earlier. I'm glad you guys... thank you for the reminder. So, Bub, yes, let me know the specifics, and for anybody that is here in person this weekend, or I'm sure might be able to order from you, Bub, those posters are in the SRS merch trailer.
more fire aid.
They're
It's at the front right up there by Jason. It's inside the trailer.
hold down the fork.
Okay.
I got it. Is this sucker heavy?
Do they want that one or they want a small one?
You want a little one or a big one?
Probably small ones. We can tote it.
It's Colton. Colton was calling for
The big one or the little ones?
it. Colton was calling for it. I don't.
Okay.
Which size fire aid do you need? Big one or little one?
Yeah, let's talk about this for a second. You need to get with these guys. He's been at Clyde's last two events, and he's been at my last event at Rush. So you need to get with Fire Aid and get you these. You need help.
Colton, what size fire aid do you need? Big or little? Joey with Fire Aid has been at our last few races and done some demonstrations during the drivers meeting. We've talked about those a little bit. Definitely worth repeating. The product it's really cool how it works, and it's very effective. I've seen it used multiple times myself, and definitely a product worth having around, you know, for your own purposes, and also obviously if you're racing.
Like last week, Clyde he was coming back from Rush and had an axle problem on the trailer. Trailer started rubbing inside, and it caught the whole inside of his trailer on fire. Luckily, he's by himself. Fire Aid put it out.
Yes, the production trailer got a little bit of a makeover, but thanks to Fire Aid, it wasn't a total loss.
That's something. Just so happens he had Fire Aid inside the trailer, opened the trailer, and was able to put it out on the side of the road. If not, probably wouldn't been sitting there looking at me and you today doing the live feed.
No, we would be sitting out under a canopy. All right, let's see who we've got on the line here, or on the course. Is this Tyler Bradley?
No. Well, maybe Brandon was pulling us through.
This is John Radcliffe. All right.
Oh, he's on course. Oh, he's already going. This buggy is so quiet. Working his way down the hill here, getting it lined up.
There it is.
And he's done.
John Radcliffe, 92.600, 92.
All right, that's a 92.600 for John Radcliffe. We got several people saying they've already got their Fire Aid. That's awesome. Matt Holt says he's halfway here. Bub says the posters for Wes are 60. And we do have those in the trailer, just a reminder. And yes, the bracelets, not exactly sure where Michael is selling them out of, if they're in the merch trailer, if he's just got them on his person, but there are definitely the green wristbands, bracelets for raising money for Wes Keene and his family as well, if you are going to be here in person this weekend. And I've seen some hats online.
I've seen green and pink hats, I think, somebody's making. So
it is
everybody that's stepping up and doing things they can for him. And
it is so cool to see how everybody is just coming together in such, you know, creative ways.
This is DC. This is our UTV winner from last week.
DC was the only UTV driver to make it uphill one at Rush last weekend. Looks like his head didn't get too big to fit inside his helmet, though.
DC's going the wrong way.
I'm not sure. Well, he figured it out, didn't he?
He's staying with it. Somebody might have got it in his ear.
He said, let's try this again.
Yeah. It can get confusing sometimes. You go so hot into the corner, you miss it.
Yes, especially on these long courses. You know what? DC actually was at the driver's meeting this time, though. The whole thing. So that's a step in the right direction for him. Somehow he was still a late addition to the driver's list, though.
Oh, he's making quick work of the downhill.
$86.593.
I know he's going to be beating himself up for that.
And you know what? Even with that, he is our fastest time currently. We're only 3 drivers in to our RCV Unlimited class here. DC with the fastest time with an 86.5 right now. John Radcliffe with a 92.6. Kyle Anderson with a 113.1. I believe we've got...
I think this is Jesse running for Adam Coots.
All right, this is Jesse Driver, and he is running for Adam Coots. He told me his last name, Driver, and I was like, oh, I think I can remember that. Only thing it would be better is if it was Racer.
Right.
Definitely remember that too.
Oh, he didn't have enough speed to clear it.
Rough landing off that laser nut launch.
Here he comes. Maybe he can get lined up with the Visions RV loop.
Hopefully everybody learned from watching DC what direction they're supposed to be going. Oh!
Stood it straight up over there.
Doing some tricks.
He set it back down. He's up now.
Hey, Jared, yes, that's an awesome idea. We'll try and connect you with some of those at some point today. Or if somebody else is out here and can help with that.
Yeah, we can try to get some Jared up.
Get some bracelets up to the store, yeah.
Yep, so if you're out in Visions and you need any type of parts, go see Jared and those guys up there. They got it. In stock. And that makes such a big difference. You can come out here and ride, and if you do break something, you don't have to go right back home. You can just, literally go to the pro shop and they have it in stock there for you.
Especially when
you travel.
It's not a real big town.
Right, yeah.
Right here. 95.089 for Jesse Driver. There you go, Adam. Getting you some points.
That's right.
Tyler Bradley is on the line now.
I think this is DC's old buggy that Tyler's racing. This
It looks like a DC rig, doesn't it? I think that this course it requires a lot more speed than you would maybe think at first glance. Coming through that Radflow suspension section, the faster you go, the smoother it's gonna be.
And then you have to hit the next.
And then that laser nut launch. You don't want to go too slow over that. We've seen a couple donkey kicks coming off of that as well. The CA Technologies tabletop over here.
Yeah, this course got a little bit of everything in it. Hill climbing, jumping, there's a downhill section, so
yeah.
It's got water in it.
Nice big uphill. And I definitely think it's made for some speed.
100%. This is definitely a speed course.
Shout out to Eagle Eye Productions once again for their killer drone footage. I feel like that has enhanced the show and what we're able to do out here so much, especially when you do have a good long course and say we're at a park that's got more trees and more in the woods, and this just we can see so much and so much better than before.
So
awesome. Love having that. What do you guys think of the drone footage and how the show's going so far this season? What do you love, and is there anything that you would like to see that we have not been able to maybe implement yet? Or
5.519, 95.519.
95.519.
Another 95 there.
Pretty darn close to Jesse Driver. Let's see, our fastest time right now, DC Thompson still with an 86.5, followed by John Radcliffe with a 92.6, and Jesse Driver with a 95.0. Tyler Bradley squeaking in there with a 95.5 right after that. Brandon Davis.
Oh yeah, Brandon Davis
Back on the line.
After I say clock is hot. Brandon Davis, clock is hot. Wait 5 seconds.
01 Racing out of Huntsville, Alabama. Him and his wife Cheryl travel all over to come to these races. So Brandon also be racing tomorrow. He's racing Timmy's old Menace buggy.
Yep.
So
Yeah, he's getting his fill. A lot of our drivers definitely get their seat time when they come out and they pull double, triple duty.
he had a pretty crazy crash last week. So
He
you
did.
can tell the safety equipment these guys have gone and putting on their rigs is
Makes a huge difference to be able to turn around and come right back
right
out.
back.
And we're glad to see him back out here. I know a lot of people were checking on him, and I know I messaged Cheryl on Sunday, and I know a lot of people did. So
Sure.
I'm glad to see he's doing well back out here, back
Looks
at
like it
it,
hadn't
hitting
stopped
these
him.
hills again.
May have speeded him up a little bit. They're saying some MCAB footage. I think, and I've heard Clyde talk about this for the last couple of years. I think he is trying to get that.
Yes,
He is trying.
there's some in the works, trying to just get the technology worked out and be able to do that.
That's a fast time.
Let me get Brandon's time here.
Brandon Davis, 65.285.
65.285. That is a smoking time,
Wow.
y'all. Definitely leading the pack now with that 65. DC with an 86.
How much quicker can they get?
I don't know. What do you guys think? We still have Paul Wolf on the line right now. We've got Tim Cameron right after Paul. We've got Wade Good. Plenty of names still
Cash
on the
still
list
hadn't
here.
went. Clint Garrison hadn't went. So there's this.
It looks like we got Paul Wolf on the line. Is that correct? Yeah.
You ready, Cash Money?
Clock is hot.
Thank you, Bryant. I've got my sweet Rock Life hoodie along as well.
Oh, we got Cash Money here.
All right. What'd you do? You just come up to look at your time?
I hadn't even
Oh, you
gone.
didn't even go yet. You can't even use that excuse. That means you have to talk to us. Uh-oh. Oh, remember when I said earlier Paul was having a little mystery troubles?
And there it
It
is.
looks like it might be showing back up again.
I hate that for Paul. He's been running so good all year in this new car, and I
What
think
did it do?
All I know is that he said after he was pre-running earlier, you want to come in the middle
talk
of
to
this?
me.
That he was a little concerned because the car had cut off once or twice and he didn't know why. So looks like it might
Tell us how your
have struck again.
Tell us how your week's been going, Big Dog.
It's been patient, waiting on parts. We got it together yesterday, left out last night, and got here about 1:30 in the morning.
Are you a patient person?
Not at all.
Me neither. Yeah, y'all picked me up in Memphis, and we got here around 1:15 last night. Dismiss is not hurt. You've been working on stand back, right?
Yeah. We had a big problem at the.
They're wanting you to get ready.
Yeah, finish up your
We had a big problem at Bikini Bottom with the pinion gear. It split in half, but we got it back together and be ready.
Cool. Good
All
luck.
right.
Thanks, Scott. Back to Paul. Paul's on the course. Cash is being summoned back down to the pits. And it looks like
He got it back going.
Paul
but
is
it's
gonna
gonna
finish
really
his
hurt
run.
Time, so. It's a long season, so.
he's going to at least finish his run and get the points. And he's still got Hill 2 in both classes.
Yeah, he better hope, because he's got 2 more runs today, so hope we can get this bug, whatever's making this thing cut off on him. So he's got 2 more runs today.
145.156, 145.156.
145.156 for Paul. I would say that we would try and get him up here and see if he knows what the trouble is, but I don't think he probably feels like coming up and talking to anybody right
give him a
now.
few minutes.
And I don't blame him, so we'll give him a little time. He does still have Hill 2 for both classes. Tim Cameron is on the line.
TC Racing.
The time to beat right now is Brandon Davis's 65.2. Let's see. We got Jamie said it's going to take at least a 60 to win it. Jay says Wade's going to run a 59.69.
That went Brandon holding up his number 1. Here comes Timmy off the line.
Oh, just flying through that rad flow suspension section.
Yeah.
Come off a little sideways.
Yes,
Didn't
it did.
slow him down at
No,
all.
I don't think it has either.
Over that C8 sec tabletop.
That lime green buggy is flying.
It's like a green blur moving around the course. Timmy, of course, was the only bouncer driver to finish both hills at Rush last weekend, so he's coming into this weekend probably feeling all right about that.
Yep. Here comes the downhill.
All right, down that Holly EFI hillside. This is going to be a good time, y'all.
Look coming behind us here, Bree. Look coming up top. Y'all look at this guy here. Get up, Cash Money!
Can you repeat his time, please? We got distracted.
Look coming here behind us. What is this coming behind us?
Say again, there was talking over you.
Is somebody's happy birthday? Heck yeah, happy birthday! Oh, happy birthday!
What is happening? Oh my goodness.
Now that.
If y'all can't tell, there's a whole lot of things going on at Mid-America today.
He just dropped in out of nowhere. He's just buzzing.
Hang on, I'm still trying to get Timmy's time. We got a lot going on here. 62.420. Copy. All right. No surprise, that is our new fastest time right now. 62.4, pushing Brandon Davis down to second with a 65.2, and then DC Thompson with an 86.5. Those are our top 3 currently. We are about halfway through Hill 1 for the RCV Unlimited Cup class presented by CA Technologies. And this is
Zach.
this is not Zach Whitehead. It is somebody racing for him. I believe his last name is Berg. I don't have his full name on my driver's list. I'm sorry about that.
He's got a.
Gavin. All right, this is Gavin Berg. There we go.
He's got C8 Technology stickers on the side of his
All
car.
right. And he is racing for Zach Whitehead.
Sounds like he's in the Can-Am too.
Trip, what is with this Can-Am takeover that we have been seeing this season?
There's a lot of people switching there. You know, Can-Am's got probably the most power right now. The longest travel suspension. So I think everybody just tries to go with that right now. But you know, you've got a lot of people like Timmy and Cash and those guys, and Brandon. You know, there's still top runners, DC, that are still running. You know, Polaris. So
Yep.
it's just it's kind of whatever you like, really.
Yeah. It is interesting to see how we went from like one, maybe two Can-Ams, what, 2-3 seasons ago?
Sure, Paul.
Yeah.
Paul, you know, and then
And that Can-Am Mafia has just grown and grown.
it has.
84.240 for Gavin Berg, racing for Zach Whitehead. If it sounds like we're yelling at you guys, that's because there's some other racing going on right next door
Short course.
to our track. Some fun looking short course racing. So I apologize if we're yelling at you.
There's a lot going on here at Mid-America. Something like not only
I want to know that flyover we just had. What did you even call that
somebody's
thing?
birthday. It was somebody's birthday.
What even was that? All right, Wade Good is on the course, coming over that Raceline ramp, through that Radflow suspension section, looking good.
Wade Good is not leaving anything on the table.
Definitely not the CA Tech tabletop.
Him and his team, Chris Hickman and them, they've done a lot of work to this car. And he is fast.
I asked him if he was able to get everything put back together after Rush last weekend. He said, well, it's here. It's running. We'll find out. I think he said a bolt fell out after he
I think all of them work on them every minute of the day.
Oh, yeah.
He's laying down a super fast time.
This is going to be a smoking time. That was quick. 55.135. Holy cow, Wade Good crushing it with a 55. Tim Cameron in second now with a 62, and Brandon Davis pushed down to third with his 65. Wow, that was a fast run from Wade Good.
Absolutely just gapped them. Let's go, Cash Money!
All right, Tyler Heinzel is on the line now. I love that wrap that he's got on there.
It's a beautiful wrap with the crosses on it. Oh,
Woo!
he saved it. Oh.
Keep that gas pedal down.
I didn't hear in the driver's meeting today, Clyde usually says something about the flags, but I don't guess there's any flags, you know, penalties today, you know.
They're usually a 30-second penalty. I wasn't listening specifically for it. I was handing out driver wristbands during the meeting.
So, you know, a lot of times he gives them just for like a point of direction, you know.
Yeah.
It's what he puts them out there for, not really to penalize them. So.
For safety and for
That's correct.
protecting timers and cameras and things out on the course. That's right, Jonathan. He he put a huge gap on them. Wade with a 55 on Timmy's 62. Crazy fast time. You know, Wade was out here pre-running. He always does.
He has definitely done. He has looked like he has done his homework. Hey, look,
All right,
I'm gonna
Tyler
mess with
with
him.
a good. Look at him coming up here like he thinks he did
Y'all watch this.
something.
We didn't get a time. We didn't get a time.
Wade's walking up the hill. All right, everybody, play it cool. Play it cool.
Hey, they're telling you that the end timer didn't go off. You got to run again. What?
I'll be running. I'll make the
Look, he wants to look so bad. 55, you gapped him so bad. 55, Timmy's a 62. Good run. Hey, you want to tell anybody what you got going on and thank some of these people helping you out?
I can't name all the sponsors. Evolution Power Sports, brand new setup. Just worked awesome. First time getting to use it, so shout out to them for working with us. Chris Hickman.
We can tell it definitely.
How many times did you send Chris back up to the trailer for stuff today?
Just 4.
Just 4.
5's when he gets mad, so we're still good.
You're right at the limit there.
5 a day.
5 a day, so you're good. Don't ask him. You got to wait till tomorrow.
All right, let me say, everybody, that Tyler Heinzel's time was a 73.522.
Looks like Clint Garrison's
Yeah,
on the
Clint
line.
is on the line.
This is Travis Skelton's old buggy. He's really done good
right.
in this thing so far.
Wade, what are you going to do differently for Hill 2? Anything? I mean, I don't think you need to do much different. Clearly it worked.
No, I'm going to mess with the wastegate a little bit, try to get a little more power because it bogged just a little bit on me, but we'll be good. Just try to finish second hill. We should be sitting good.
All right, good luck.
Wade good, y'all. No, that Raplo suspension thing is really testing them now. Wow, he just got.
Ooh, see that water
he
flying
just
up
got
out
wet.
of there. All right, this is Clint Garrison in that old 427.
And he
buggy.
is really doing really well in this buggy all year long. He's been on the podium several times. Here he comes down the downhill.
Good job, Clint. 62.099.
I think it puts him in second place there. Just barely edged out Timmy.
He did.
Yes, he did.
Nicely done, Clint Garrison. Wade Good still, of course, sitting in the lead with a 55.1, now followed by Clint Garrison with a 62.0. And then Tim Cameron with a 62.4. Is that Cash?
Yes.
Yes, that is little LeCroy.
Yeah. It's different
Sure, he
for
would
me.
love it if I call him that.
It's different being up here and seeing him and not being down there with him. So.
Well, I appreciate you being up here, Trip. It's better than
Yeah.
me sitting up here by myself.
But no, I've enjoyed it. I just I've been such a thrill to watch this kid grow up and race. He amazes me every time he gets behind the wheel.
Yeah, you have been working closely with the LeCroys and their racing program
Yes,
for a while now.
Yeah, we've been doing it for the last 4 years together,
Yeah.
really strong. So I try to make every race and make my races and his races. So I'm stay on the road a lot. But
How did that first come about? How did you meet them?
you know, I think we were at Stony Lonesome and. Cash just thought I was the funniest thing in the world. And,
I can't imagine why.
so now and then it's just developed. We have a huge relationship. We all work well together. Him and his dad and us and Jonathan Beck. It takes a team to keep these things going.
Yeah,
you know, he's
especially
got two
with
of these Razor buggies.
Yeah.
A big buggy.
He runs
his
about
RC
every class.
buggy. He's got his little brother and his mom are here with him. So. His little brother Cruz is something else too. Everybody
He
says me and
is.
him are just alike. Here comes Cash Money. I don't
funny.
know.
Has he been having trouble with that?
No, not until now. I don't know what's going on with it.
Well, it's not slowing him down right now. Come on, Cash.
It's up the vision.
Around that Vision RV loop. There's a good shot of that creek that they've been dropping in and out of. We can't really see it from where we are over here in the trailer, so having that drone shot.
I think it's enough like it's running water. It's just not in this running from. See if he can finish strong here.
Deploy 61.719.
61.719. That is second place, currently beating out Tim Cameron and Clinton Garrison. Only Wade Good is hanging on right now, ahead of Cash with a 55.1. Cash now with a 61.7, and then Clinton Garrison with a 62.0.
Really, really tight racing. So
It is.
I love this tight racing when there's just not, you know, a big separation besides what Wade's done to him.
Yeah, except for that.
But like I said,
Man, it's fun to watch.
You gotta. But the thing about it, he's got to go back and lay down another one. So, you know, he's laid down one. He's got to lay down another one too.
And now that that everybody else, you know, that maybe not have pre-ran has been on the course, you know, Timmy and Brandon and Clint and everybody that's so close there, might change things up a little bit.
You never know.
For round two.
Jeremy Franklin.
All right, Jeremy Franklin is on the line. What is with these bugs? Get out of here.
I love the color of that buggy. It looks good.
It does. Love when we've got all the buggies in the pits and it just looks like a bag of Skittles spilled out.
It does.
All right, this is Jeremy Franklin, another newcomer to the series, joining us this weekend. Looks like he got off course just a little bit. Is that a wet belt that's squealing?
Sounds like that. I think a lot of these guys are doing that Ross Pilgrim full hydraulic steering. I think it's what it is. The belt might be squealing. Let's get ready for his downhill descent here.
Dropping back into that Holly EFI hillside. Speaking of Holly, the LS Fest is going on this weekend in Vegas.
Wow.
Which I have never been to before, but from what I've heard of it, it sounds like a pretty cool event.
Something
Have any of you
might
guys
look
out there
into.
ever been to the Holly LS Fest? 82.028 for Jeremy Franklin. Well, all that dust from that short course racing over there is
right off the start.
floating our way.
Wow.
Because I went to.
Wait, say that again into the mic.
It was idling too long.
So you got chewed out?
No.
Good, good.
I gotta pass out, dude.
Well, I'm proud of you. Hey, look, you've edged out Timmy and Clint
Cash.
in second place with a 61 and some change. But Wade still gapped you with a 55. He put the gap on you.
That was a good smoke and run, though, Cash. Are you glad you beat Timmy?
I wish I would have beat Wade.
Hey, there's always round two.
Okay, buddy.
We had one more name on the list, but looking like they're
Looks Looks like they're taking a
he
break.
might be a no-show. And we are done with Hill 1 now for the RCV Performance Unlimited UTV Cup presented by CA Technologies. Wade Good, of course, with the fastest time, 55.1, followed by Cash LeCroy with a 61.7. Clint Garrison with a 62.0, Tim Cameron with a 62.4, and then I believe Brandon Davis with a 65.2. That is your top 5 for Hill 1. I'm not sure if we're taking a break, Jeremy, do you know, or if we're going right into Hill? Okay, so we're just going to do a real short break. They're going to move a couple things around, and we'll move right into Hill 2.
So we're still staying live is what he's saying.
Yes. You guys get to hang out with us for a little short break here. I don't think I did a rundown from the stock class. Let's see here.
Wow.
There you go. There's something for everybody to watch right now.
Heck yeah.
That's better than looking at me and Trip.
100%.
So this is what's happening right next door
Look at this
to
big concrete
our
downhill.
racetrack. This looks like fun.
Super fun. These guys are flying.
They're kicking up a
around
lot of
the
dust
track.
and sending it our way. That's the only downside.
That Yamaha right there, that red Yamaha's getting down.
So Wade did have the fastest time for the stock class Hill 1 as well, followed by Brandon Grapevine and Paul Wolf had the fastest time. My bad. Listen, I'm sitting here trying to do math, breathing in this dust. Just all kinds of things happening.
There's a lot going on today.
It's just a lot going on. So Paul, Wade, and then Brandon Grapevine. Those are your top 3 for the stock class Hill 1. All right, guys. Just a little recap here. You are watching Hillside Live. I'm Bree Molitor. I've got Trip Poland in the hot seat with me this weekend, filling in. Aaron should be here tomorrow.
They're coming in tonight. I think him and Joey are flying in. Aaron couldn't leave, and he knew I was coming with Cash, and he's like, "You mind filling in?" I'm like, "You got me. You got me.
Do I have to?
But Clyde's feeding the steaks tonight, so I'm happy to be right here on board, man.
That's news to Clyde.
There's no steakhouse right here.
We're gonna get Jason to import us some of that
Import us
big
some steak.
$100 beef, that Wagyu or whatever they call it. It's so good.
Well, thank you, Trip, for being up here and filling in as co-host of Hillside Live today. And this is the Raceline Wheels CRRS number 2, 4th race overall for the season so far, presented by Treadwear Gear, and we are, of course, at Mid-America Outdoors in Jay, Oklahoma. We've got our stock class and our unlimited UTV classes happening today. We've got some short course racing going on. I'm not sure if it's a series or if it's just something that the park's doing for this weekend.
I think it's a series. It's a cross something series. Yes.
And we had a flyover from, what did you call that, Hitch? He put the name of that thing in here. A pyro something.
Oh, yeah, I've seen it.
A paramotor. We had a paramotor flyover.
Take a break.
And we will be back in 15 minutes for Hill 2.
Hill 2. See y'all.